1 hour, $5. Let's screen out short survey timing. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hustlers Kingdom Movement. Here I teach people how to make money online with your smartphone. If this is the very first time I'm coming across my channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I do release new videos here every day. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about another opportunity where we can make money, but this is a website, right? So for laptop users, I think you guys can benefit from this, but then I know nothing about laptops, so don't ask me any question pertaining laptop. I only teach people how to make money with a smartphone. And the most amazing thing about this site is that I was shocked. I was able to make $5 within an hour. And guess what? This survey site has less screener and their timing is very short. Okay, so without wasting much time, I would like to go and get proxy, because a lot of people have been like, bro, why is it that you always buy proxy? Yes, I'm doing it for educational purposes because new people comes into my channel every day, you understand? So this may be their first video they are watching and I have to continue doing that. Okay, so it's not like I cannot use the previous IP that I'm using, and again, most of the IP that I've shown, they are already on public, so I have to delete them, right? And I have to get new one to do my work. But then all these are for educational purpose, so stay to the end of this video so that you will get the full guide about how these sites work and you're able to run survey efficiently. So right now I'm going to be getting proxy, and ensure you like this video, okay, so YouTube can recommend this video to as much as many people that need this opportunity. So now let's go straight, right? So I'm going to be getting proxy at Johnny's at johnny's.com, right? So I'll be coming here. That's if you enter the site. I've already taught people how to register and how to purchase proxy, right? So if you want to buy proxy from this site, go and check one of my video on how to buy proxy for survey, right? You're gonna see it there, or go to my YouTube playlist, right? So now I'll be coming to the resident orders over here, right? Look at it, resident order over here. So if I click on resident order, oh sorry, my network is already bad. I off my network, so let me on it, right? So I've already switched it on, right? So I'll be clicking on resident order. Are you seeing it? Resident order over here. So I've clicked on it. So I'm going to be scrolling. You understand? I'm going to be scrolling. Now, you can already see that I already have what's it called? I've already added I've already buy 5 gig. You understand? So the 5 gig is active till next month on the 8th. Right? No, on the 19th of next month, right? My my gig is going to expire, right? So I'm doing this for educational purposes. A lot of people will be like, oh, we've been saying same thing. Yeah, I'm using one account over here, right, for educational purposes. I have another account that I'm using for my main for my main surveys and the rest things I'm doing, right? But I'm doing this for educational purposes, and I need to be careful whatever I'm doing, right? So if you want to open an account in this site, you need to go with sticky. You understand? For the first time, right? You need to go to sticky. You need to use sticky, right? Sticky means static. You understand? It doesn't change, right? While rotating, it changes on its own, and you can be able to fix time for this rotating. But it is not good to open an account with rotating while you are starting, like while you are opening an account for the first time, right? If you are already cash out from sticky, that's if you have already used sticky IP to cash out, that's when you can consider, oh, I want to open another account. You understand? Maybe you're no longer filling the survey anymore in your first account, so you can now open another account, but this time around use rotating. Okay, so they will know that this is a random person. Okay, this is a random person. So now I'm going to be using sticky, right, to create an account. So let's move further. So this place here, this proxy list here, right, this is where my proxy is going to fall. This proxy now I'm going to create is going to fall in this place here, this proxy list, right? So now, name of the list, you can put whatsoever name you feel like, right? But for me, let's say I want to use I want to use let me just say I want to use YouTube. You understand? YouTube as the name, right? Because a lot of people will be like, oh, you have been using Mr. Chi, I'll be using Mr. Chi. No, you can use any name, whatever name, it doesn't matter. You are just giving it a name. You understand? It's just like you meet a random friend, you don't know the person's name, and maybe from your discussion, you just feel like, oh, let me just give him this name because that's how we discuss. You understand? Yeah. Ladies do that a lot, right? But then let's move further. So, authorization method. You use username and password. Are you seeing it? Username and password. The reason of you using username and password is because people will not penetrate into your privacy, right? But if you use only IP address, yeah, a lot of people can see your IP, they can access it, and if you do not go and do something about it, they will exhaust your for you, your IP, your your subscription, right? So the next one is export format over here, right? So we'll leave the export format at file. But if you want to use link, you can use link. All are still good, right? But me, I prefer file, right? So now this is the filter. Now, how do you want your IP to be? You understand? So you have to filter it because there are a lot of countries here in the world. So which country do you want? So you have to filter it to the country you want, right? Secondly, now let me be showing you guys over here, right? This is the country, right? That's countries. So which country survey do you want to do? Do you want to do UK? Do you want to do US? So this survey opportunity I want to talk about, you can do it on both UK and on both what's it called, USA, right? So do you want to do UK survey, USA survey, Germany survey, Italy survey, Spanish survey, whatever survey you want to do, right? Choose the country. You understand? Then the region. You choose the region. You choose the city. Then you choose the ISP. This is why it is called a residential proxy, right? You can be able to choose the location of where you want and access it. You understand? That's why we're using sticky for a start. Now let's go further, right? So let me start with the country. So the country, me, I do United States survey a lot, right? So I'm going to be using what? United States, right? So you can type it, but I already have it over here in my keyboard, right? So United States, are you seeing it? So the region, I'm going to be using Dallas. I'm going to be using Texas, right? So let me search it and type it. Texas. You see it? I already have it on my keyboard, right? So Texas. Are you seeing it? So the city now in Texas. What city am I using in my demograph? So me, I'm using what? Dallas Fort, right? But the short word is Dallas. So I'll just type Dallas. Dallas. Are you seeing it? Dallas. So now I'm going to click on Dallas over here. Are you seeing it now? So I've filtered the country, I've filtered the region. So this region is like states, right? So a lot of you guys do not understand all these things. Just like the way we have Nigerian, right? And we have 36 states in Nigerian. So these 36 states in Nigerian is same thing like as region in the US. Are you getting it? Now the city, that's the city you are staying right now currently, right? So me, I'm using Dallas, right? So now the ISP, what mobile, what internet provider, you understand, do you use? In Nigeria we have MTN, Glo, 9mobile, Airtel, but in American they have a whole lot. They have more than even 100 ISP, right? But me over here, that's the one they provided over here is Spectrum, AT&T, Starlink. That's for this country you filter, this region, this city. These are the network that are available, right? So we can be able to choose out of these three, right? So now Spectrum is good, AT&T is good, Starlink is good. Now a lot of people will be like, bro, you're always using AT&T, why can't you use Spectrum, why can't you use Starlink? You can choose to use any one you feel like, but me, I just feel like AT&T is the best. You understand? It's just like in Nigeria there are a whole lot of network, but inside MTN, Glo, Airtel, 9mobile, the best out of it is MTN, right? All of us all know that. So it's the same thing in the United States, right? The best network in the United States is AT&T, followed by Verizon, followed by T-Mobile, right? But if you are doing survey always require you to use Verizon. That's if you are giving the answers via questions, right? via that question, I give you the answer. You need Verizon survey. But if you need an internet service, what's it called? Internet service provider, which is ISP, you need AT&T. Hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So you click on AT&T. So I'm just every day I keep on expanding knowledge on this IP of a thing, because many of you guys are always having issue based on many of you guys are always having issue on survey and you don't know the right IPs to use. That's the reason why you see I'm expanding the explanation each time, right? So now the port you're going to leave it at 1, right? So the what's it called, the output, you're going to leave the output format at whatsoever way you like it to be, right? That's the IP you want to create, right? Whatever way you want it to be. So me, I want it to be in this format. Let me show you guys. I want it to be in this format. Are you seeing it here? IP, port, login, and password. So if people see my IP, they see my port, they will not be able to see my login and password, right? So that is the instead of us using this authorization method here, username and password. Are you seeing it? Because if you go to your what's it called, if you go to some like Super Proxy and Super Proxy app, you understand, you first of all see what the IP and the port, but the username and the password you hardly see it, right? Except you open everything, right? So I'm going to be showing you guys example of what I'm saying, right? But then let's go further. So once you're done with the filter and how you want it to be, you just click on create. Once you click on this create, it's going to show black button, right? Once it shows black, it shows that it is already loading. So now I'm going to click on create. Are you seeing it? It has shown black. It shows that it has already been loading. So now we're going to come down to this proxy list. This is where the IP is going to drop. Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? So I'm only doing this for the newbies, right? So once it starts loading, I'm going to show you guys over here. Once it starts loading, so the proxy is going to drop into this box, right? So just watch it and see. So you just give it some few seconds, okay? It will start loading. So once it has started loading, it's going to drop in this box where we write proxy list over here, right? So let me just leave this over here. So once it loads, it will drop at that point. So let's watch out and see. So you just have to give it some few seconds or about a minute, though sometimes it depends on the network. And see it start loading, right? So that place I drop my arrow, can you see it now? That is where it land, which is this place here. Are you seeing it? YouTube, right? So if you are creating it, don't panic, just give it some few seconds, right? It wasn't up to a minute, right? Let's just say like 20 to 30 seconds, and boom, where it was done creating, right? And the next thing is that if you are not sure, right, or maybe you are not sure when you are creating the IP, you can click here to see whatsoever you created, right? Then you can click here to see the full view, that's to see your IP that you created. Here is all the things you filter, right? So let's click on this side here. Let's see everything that we filtered, if it is true, right? Then before we now go to this place here, see all, right? This see all over here, sorry. So now I'll click on this place here, this YouTube, right? Are you seeing it now? This is what I filtered. Are you seeing it? So the authorization method, now this is the date, the creation date, right? 29/07/2025, 4:42:29 seconds, right? You can see this is what this 14 hours is 12, right? This is 12:43. Now 12:42 was when I created this, right? So now the what's it called, the options, which is the filtered, this is the geographical location. I use USA, Texas, Dallas, AT&T internet, right? So now I'm going to click here, this see all, but first of all I'll click here to drag it back, then I'll now click on see all to be able to view everything. Are you seeing it? So I'll click on this place now, see all, to be able to see my IP. So I will click on it. Now it's loading. Now this is the IP I created over here. This is it. Hope you can see it. That is the IP I create. So I'm going to zoom it. Are you seeing it? So I'm going to zoom it. Now I've zoomed it. So the next thing for me to do is to copy. You just click on the text and select all, then copy. Let me do it again for the second time. Select all, copy. Now I'm doing this for the newbies, right? So that they will be able to know how all these things work. Then now I'll be coming down here to this app over here. Are you seeing it? This is where I'll be entering, right? That's my Spark Proxy app to set the proxy, right? So this is my Spark Proxy app. So I'm going to be clicking on this add proxy button here. Are you seeing it? So click on add button. Now the profile name, you can give it whatever name you feel like, right? Just like the way we named the other one YouTube. So let me just name this other one TikTok. You understand? I just want you guys to just know that you can give it whatever name you feel like, right? So TikTok. You understand? So leave the protocol over here. Leave the protocol as SOX5, then come to server, right, and paste everything you copied from the website. So I'm going to paste everything. You can see, paste, right? So now after the double dot over here, you just scroll sideward. You can see I'm scrolling sideward, right? So after the double dot over here, right, let me show you guys again. After the double dot over here, it is 10,000, right? So this 10,000, you copy it side, you drag it sideward and cut it off. Then you cancel the column, which is the double dot, right? You come to the port. It was one port we actually created. So you paste everything again, right? So the ports are only numbers, numerical numbers, right? So after the @ we'll copy everything and scroll sideward and cut it off, right, and cancel the @ so now the port is set. So now we'll come to authentication method, right? This is it, authentication method. So we'll click on this button over here. Are you seeing it? This button over here, or anywhere around this box, or this button over here, to see the kind of authentication method, right? And we say we want username and password, right? So you click on here, username and password. Are you seeing it? So now that I click on username and password, you can see username and password have appeared, right? That's the box to input it. So now I'm going to be clicking on username, right? Then I'll paste everything again that I copied, right? So after the double dots over here, are you seeing it? I'm going to copy everything again and cut it off, right? So I've cut it off. After copying it, then I'll cancel the double dot, which is the column, right? So I'll come down to my password, and lastly I'll paste everything, right? So now let me show you guys. You can see this is the username, this is the password. Now everything is set. So once everything is ticking green, here is ticking green, the server port is ticking green, username is ticking green, password is ticking green, then the next thing is that you have to click on this save button over here. Let me show you guys. Click on this save button over here. Are you seeing it? To save everything that you've set, because if you don't click it, everything will cancel, right? So now I've already saved it, so I can click back. Are you seeing it? So now this is what I'm saying, right? This is the reason why I was using username and password. You can see over here, this is only the server, that is the server, right? The IP and the what's it called, the ports. Now nobody can see my username and password. Are you seeing it? Except I click on this button here, then I now scroll down. Now you can easily see my username, but my password, you can see, is unstarred, right? Except I reviewed it. That's if I click on edit and now click on this button here, this I button, are you seeing it? If I click on this I button, that is when you can be able to see my password. But then if I click it back, you will not be able to see anything, right? So I'm just giving you guys a reason why I'm using username and password, right? So now I'm going to be clicking here to save it again once more. Are you seeing it? Then I can now click on start. Now I'm clicking on here, start, this button over here, start, to be able to start the proxy. Now that I've started the proxy, so I'm going back. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing over here, I will be coming to settings, right? So I'll go to my settings and I want to change my time zone, right? From West African Standard Time. You can see it here, my GMT is +1, right? West African Standard Time, but I'll be toggling this off, right? And I'll be going to look for Pacific time. So this Pacific time, it is -07. You can see it is Pacific daylight time. Now you can see my time has already changed. It has already changed at the top. Are you seeing it? has already changed at the top, right? So now that I've already set my time zone, the next thing for me to do is to go and check the IP, right, if it is actually strong, right? So I'll be coming to what's it called, money foundering. Sorry, I say money foundering. I'll be going to wua.net. So this wua.net, that's where I'm going to know if actually what I set it is real or not, because you have to do this before starting. You are looking for money and you have to you have to be careful, you understand, so that you ain't going to be having issue. Now don't forget, it was sticky account I choose, right? Now this is my IP, you can see it, Dallas, United States, right? So now let's scroll down. This is the location, right? This is the location of the IP. Let me show you guys from here. You can see it's region, United States, city, Dallas. Then the zip code doesn't matter, you understand. Now the ISP, which is the internet service provider, you can see it AT&T network, just as I've set it, right? Just like we have MTN, Glo, Etisalat, 9 Mobile. It's the same thing as ISP, internet service provider. That's the full meaning of ISP. So it is AT&T internet. Are you seeing it? So now the next thing I'm going to do right now is to go to money foundering, right? So let me go back. This is the app over here, money foundering, right? So I'm going to enter it. Now if this money foundering pop out in brain surveys for me, it shows that the IP is strong. But if it does not, it's going to tell me that VPN something detected, and your reward may be something. So it's going to be showing here that if you do not what, you will see it in the form of yellow something. It's been a while though I saw that, but if you are using VPN, that's not good, you will see it, right? But then it has pop out surveys for us. Are you seeing it, right? So for the newbies that are joining, that are wondering, you have to register in this site, right? You have to register. Now registering, you just have to just complete what's it called, if you download the app, you just have to just complete a demograph, right? And they will give you access to the site, you understand. So you can be using it for analyzation, or you can also use it to make money, depending on whatsoever way you want to go into, right? So this is InBrain logo. These are InBrain service in this place here. This box you just see here, are you seeing it? These are what InBrain service. So now that I know the IP is strong, so let's head over to the website. So now I'm going to be using my parallel space. This is my parallel space over here, is my cloned app, right? And I'm going to be going straight to my browser, because that my other browser, I've already used it, right? You can see this is my clone app. Sorry, this is my clone app. So you can see I've already cloned Telegram, Kiwi browser, and Facebook. What's it called, Brave browser. I've thought about this, right? Survey clone app, or how to loot survey. Yeah, how to loot survey, that's the title, I think so, right? You can clone whoever app you want to clone, you understand, but you cannot clone more than one on this app for free, right? Until you go into pro version. In pro version you can clone more than one, right? Then if you need what's it called, the ones you can clone more than one account, I also did a video about it. It's called clone app. That clone app, you can use it to clone many app, but you have to watch ad, right? You have to watch ad before they can give you access. But now I'll be entering into my Kiwi browser. Now I'm entering Kiwi browser. That does not mean that other browser cannot access it, but this is just the one I just feel like I can use right now. You can use Brave browser, you can use Kiwi, you can use what's it called, Firefox, right? You can use Vavidi, you can use Microsoft Edge browser, you can use what's it called, for iOS device you can use Safari, right? There are a whole lot of browser you can use. So I'll be clicking on what, Kiwi browser, right? So in this Kiwi browser, we're going to be accessing this survey site. Now this survey site we're going to be accessing, you need to be careful in whatsoever thing you are doing, okay? Because they have less screen out. The survey time is short. I was able to make $5 within 1 hour. I was shocked, and the reason is because they have less screen out, you understand. And the survey site is not too popular like other surveys. That doesn't mean that there are no people there. There are people, there are millions of people, but it's not too popular. And I'm going to be telling you guys what's next to do, right? So you click on what's it called, you click on your browser and you type opinion. Are you seeing what I'm typing? Opinion outposts. Are you seeing it? .com. Opinion outpost.com. You click on next. So for those of you guys that are in the UK, you can access it. For those of you guys that are in the US, you can also as well access it, right? So if you are in other country, check out if they will accept your country, right? So let's wait for the site to open and we're going to access it, right? So this is how the site is, right? Opinion outpost. Get paid for your words, opinions. Are you seeing it? Our reward: sign up completely free and join 2 million happy earners across the globe. It only takes a minute. Are you seeing it now? There are over 2 million. That's why I say there are millions of people, but it is not too popular like the rest, right? Because if you go to other side, you see they have like 10 million, 15 million, 25 million. Some people will be scared to join because they'll be like, oh, is this thing going to pay? The truth is that all sites pay, you understand, but you need to understand how it works, right? So I'm going to be teaching you guys how it works. So far, if you are valuing this knowledge I'm putting out here, please like this video. It's a way of you showing me that you appreciate what I'm doing, and YouTube is going to push this video to more people that need the knowledge like you too as well, right? So now you can see what the route here is. A get paid for your opinion and rocking rewards by taking surveys in your spare time. Try us free. Are you seeing it? So is either you click on try us free, or you click on this place here, right? Or you click on this place here. So now I'm going to click on this 3 dot menu. You understand, where they say login. Are you seeing it? I'm coming. Let me show you guys where I clicked. This is where I clicked. Are you seeing it? Or you click on join. Okay, let us click on join over here, right? So I'll click on join. So just be patient, let the site open. So now you can see it, opinion outputs. Get paid for your opinion. Surveys can be fun. Tell us how you feel to earn gift card voucher, right? Take surveys, get paid and earn cash on gift card and widest range. You understand? These are their, what's it called? These are their withdrawal options, right? PayPal, Amazon, that's gift card and the rest of it, right? So now this is how their form is. You understand? This is how their form is. So you're going to put your email, your name, your last name, your address, your zip code, your age, your gender, your password. Are you seeing it? Then what you have to agree over here, that's what you've read, and agree to that terms and privacy. You have to agree there, you have to agree there. The first one, the second one, they click on what? Get started free. Are you seeing it? So now let's go. So for my email, usasurvey8999@gmail.com, right? So my first name, I'm gonna be using James, right? I'm gonna be using James. Then my last name, I'm gonna be using Michael. Now a lot of people will be like, bro, I use my can I use my name to be registering in if I want to open a multiple account? Can I use same name? Yes, you can use same name. You understand? Because have you ever been in a class before and you see about 3 people are using same name but in the same class, but the different thing is their mat number or their registration number? You understand? You can use same name, you understand, but your registration number is the what's it called, is the unique thing, right? Your registration number is just like your IP, right? So it is the IP that you have to be careful of. Now don't forget, we're using a sticky IP. If you're using a residential IP, you have to wait till it changes, right, before you can create new account with same name and everything. You understand, right? So you can't use same email, but you can use same name, you can use same address. You understand? So my address now, I'm using Anderson, right? Dallas Fort. Are you seeing it? Let me just put 1. This is 2 address, right? So I'll come back again and I'll put Anderson, Dallas Fort 2. Are you seeing it? It's as simple as ABC, but that second one is optional though, if you feel like. Then your zip code, I use 75001. Now I have told you guys to be using same demograph, right? Because if you can master same demograph, you can be able to learn surveys very, very fast as a newbie. Stop changing demograph up and down, right? Stop changing demograph up and down. So you can see I always use James Michael. If you check on my video, I use James Michael, right? If you check on my address, I use Andy's in Dallas Fort. If you check my zip code, I use 75001. It is only my emails I'm using differently at times, right? Because I might have what's it called, another email that I'm using. You can't use one email to register twice, right? But there's a way you can use one email to register more than twice. I've done a video about that, how to use one Gmail to create multiple Gmail accounts. One Gmail account to create multiple Gmail accounts. So if you're having issue of creating a new Gmail because of phone number, right, there is a way you can create another Gmail account from that same Gmail account. You understand? You can create as thousands Gmail account or Gmail address. I've done a video about that, right? So go to my YouTube playlist and check for how to use one Gmail to create multiple Gmail accounts. Yes, it's possible. You understand? And I even use it to register in different survey sites. That's in the video, right? But then 75001. So age, now I'm still going to be using the same age that I'm using. All of you following me, you all know I use 36 years old, which is 1988, right? So my gender, I use male, right? So my password, I'm going to be using a random password, right? So I'm going to cover my password so that you guys aren't going to see it, right? Yep. So I'm done with my password, right? So now the next thing now I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be clicking on I am not a robot. So I'll click on I am not a robot. Just watch out what I'm doing, right? So I am not a robot. So now they say please select all square with motorcycles. So just click on the squares with motorcycles, right? These are motorcycles, that's bike, right? So that one did not enter, so you have to continue going. So they say please select all squares with buses. So these are buses over here, right? So I'll click on verify. So if you don't get it right at time, they may not get to give you. They know what they are doing. They just want to confirm you're not a robot, right? So you have to just keep on going. So they say what? Please select all images with cars. So click on cars, click on cars. These ones you have to be patient, right? Because they'll be changing it for you as you're clicking it. See, you do not see car anymore. Then before you can click on what verify, you can see there's still cars, right? So you have to stitch you. So now there is no car anymore. You can see it, right? So click on verify. I think that's all you have done. So now that I've clicked on verify, so you can now come to this place here and click on what I have agreed. I have agreed. Then you click on get started free. So I have agreed. Are you seeing this? I have agreed to get started free. So now I just click on here, get started free. So they are going to send me what's it called, an email, right? A verification email, right? So just watch out, it is loading, and you have to just be patient for it to load, right? So now they said opinion outpost. Let's wait for it to load. Let's wait. So before it's done loading, let me still gist you guys a bit. Now the minimum cash out in this side is $5. Are you seeing? So you can be able to cash out $5 in this site, right? Just as I've told you guys, within 1 hour I was able to cash out here, and I've been here for a very long time. I've been in the game for a very long time. That's why I was able to. But for those of you guys that are coming in as a newbie, if you spend 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and you're consistent, you can be able to cash out $5, right? Everybody's brain are not same thing, right? So now they said what? Welcome back. Please sign in. Okay, so what you're going to be doing right now is to put that your email, right, that you use, and put your password and sign in, right? Maybe I've already used this email to sign in before, I don't know, maybe that's the reason why it's showing me this, but then I'm still going to sign in, right? So just chill, let me do the needful. I think I use USA survey. Good, I think this was the survey I used, right? So I'm going to be putting my password again, right? I'm going to be putting my password again. All right, I'm done with my password, so I'm submitting it. Okay. There's a one more step. Activate your account. Please check your inbox and click the link within the confirmation email to activate your account. Can't find the email? Resend email now. So they haven't sent me any email though, right? They haven't sent me any email, but I'll click on what? Resend email now. So I've clicked on resend email now. So let me see if they are going to send me this, right? So we have to be patient. That's why I've told you guys already. Every site have their their registration, the way their registration process is. So you have to be careful, right, in registering on this site. So now I did not see the email. What do I have to do? I have to go to my Gmail, right? I have to go to my Gmail to go on. So I will have to minimize out, right? So I'll go to my Gmail app, understand, to be able to look for this email, right? So sometimes my stuffs do happen like this, right? So I'm going to my Gmail. So just give me some few some few seconds. Let me get to enter my Gmail. Let me get the code or the link they sent to me. You understand? For some time, some some of my notification are not on. Some of my notification are on, so they might have sent the message. I may not be aware though. You understand? So that's it. So let me just wait till this stuff pop out, right? Good. So now let me go and check out for the Gmail. I have a lot of email, right? That's the reason why my phone is a bit slow. That's my Android device, and I could have been using my iOS that is fast, but then I haven't gotten a screen recorder that I have a marker that I can be using to be demonstrating, right? And I know a few days I use my iOS to record. A lot of you guys were like complaining, oh, it's upside down. Oh, I left the newbie. I forgot about the newbie. That's because I'm not demonstrating, right? But then it is what it is. Okay, so let's check out for the email, right? This is my email, USA survey, that I used. Okay, good. You can see over here they've already sent me the mail, right, at 5:06. That's their first sent me the mail. I was the one that didn't even notice, right? So this is the mail over here. Okay, so just watch out and see. They say, James, please activate your opinion outpost account today, right? So they said, well, activate your account. A word of reward is just a click away, James. So now instead of you to click on activate my account, just click on what? Copy the link. If the browser you're using is not your default browser, just copy the link. You can see I hold on the what? Activate what's it called? The activate my account. I hold it and it will pop out, open in browser, copy URL, share link. No, just click on what? Copy URL, right? And go back to that site. Go back to that site, right? And click on this place here. You see what I'm doing? Click on this place here, right? And paste it. Paste. Are you seeing it? Then you click on what? You click on it for it to activate. So they already know that, oh, this is it. You can see now, opinion outpost, your account is activated. So it will redirect me. You can see, congratulations, your account is fully active and ready to go. Click the button below to access your bonus opportunity. Thank you for joining Opinion Outpost. Start earning now. So you just click on this start earning now. Are you seeing it? And that is the first step. Now you can see it's a limited time only welcome bonus, right? Treat yourself to at least 1.50 bonus point, right? So activate your account. Now watch out what they are saying. Okay, sorry. Now in welcome bonus they're going to give you $1.5, but before you get this $1.5, right, earn points by filling in your welcome profile. That's your demograph or your templates, because I've told you guys templates, demograph and profile, they are same thing. Now this is your profiler, right? And 5 points. So 5 points is 50 cents, 10 points is $1. So each service site have the way their interface and everything is, right? So 10 points is what, $1, right? Now they say extra boost your earnings, right? But then that one is not what we are after. So now this is the first thing we are going to do. If we click on this, now this thing is going to go off, right? Then it's going to remain this second one. So let's do our profiling. So I'm going to be clicking here. Sorry, I'm going to click on start welcome profiler. This profiler, sorry, not profiler, profiler. I'm the one that did mistake. This welcome profiler is your demograph, your template, or your profile. So you just have to understand the words, right? So they say what? Earn 5 points in 6 minutes. Welcome profile, right? So don't worry. Before that 6 minutes, you can be able to finish it up, right? But if you are reading everything, you get to 6 minutes, so you don't need to worry. This is just a profile. It is not a survey you are going to be doing, right? It's a survey. You have to spend that 6 minutes. You understand? So now they say, which pet animal do you currently have? So to the newbies, pay attention to here. You're going to learn a lot, right? So cat and dog. Are you seeing it? Cat and dog. That's the pet you're using, right? So let's go to the next. Now they say on our website you earn points by taking surveys, but you also earn through special offer, which are games, apps, and from our trusted partners. Simple, download, play, and complete specific goals to earn extra points. How will you prefer to earn points? Just choose both surveys and special offers. If you want to choose only survey, choose only survey. If you want to choose special offers, choose only special offer. But me, I'm going to be choosing both survey and special offers, right? So that it will not just be as though I'm just coming in, it's only survey I want to focus on. So I'll click on what? Both surveys and special offers. Now they said, well, how much of your household grocery shopping do you personally do? Just put all. Understand? I've already told you guys, right, in my live stream, use meal, right, as the head of the house. Now you're using all, right? Do you own or rent your primary residence? You use own. So newbies, be paying attention, because you are going to learn a lot. If you have not liked this video, please like it so that YouTube is going to recommend it to more people. And you liking is the way of appreciating me, right? The work I'm doing over here. What is the highest education you have achieved? Just use master's degree and sit over here. Master's degree. Are you seeing it? Click on next. So not comfortable on some topic, choose prefer. Not comfortable on some topic, choose prefer not to answer. But remember, the more you tell us about yourself, the more rewards you will earn. Right? Which race/ethnicity do you identify most with? Use African or American. Sorry, use African American / black. Look at it here at the top. African American / black. So let's go further. Are you Hispanic Latino? Yes, that is it. You go next, right? I've provided this profile in my group. Maybe today, after this video, I'm still going to share it, right, for you guys to have a clue. That's for the newbies that don't have profile, whatever. A lot of people have different profiles they're using, right? If you want to use I'm going to drop it on the group after this video, and you'll be able to see everything that I'm putting out, right? But then learn, keep on learning. We understand that some questions may feel more personal than others. Rest assured, we only collect such information to better match you with the right surveys. How many children that you are the parent or step parent of are living with you at least some of the time? Just 2. You have only 2 children, right? That's 13 years old boy and 13 years old boy and 15 years old girl. You understand? What is your annual household income range? Just use $200 to $249,000, right? What is the value of your investable assets, including stocks, bonds, mutual funds, mature pension investment only, right? Just use $100,000 to $249,000. Now they say describe your grocery shopping system. How does your household decide what to eat for the week? You can just say it. I and my wife and children discuss on a particular food to prepare or buy to eat, and then I make the final decisions. And I make the final decision, or I make the final decision and pay. It's okay like that. That's if you're preparing it, you make the final decision, right? After everything that they've said, right? But if you guys are buying, then you pay. You understand? You pay the bills, something like that, right? And they say please enter a minimum of 40 characters. Now these 40 characters, I've told you guys about character, right? Character is different from what this. I am, my wife and my children discuss on a particular food to prepare or buy to eat, and then make what's it called, final decision and pay, right? These are wells, but the character is I, A and D, M, Y. You understand? So that's it. Continue. Are you getting what I'm saying right now? So just watch out. So they say what the following questions relate to health and or medical condition and may be considered personal and of a sensitive nature. We are requesting this information in order to ensure that we can offer you more relevant surveys that are of particular interest to you. If you prefer not to participate and answer these questions due to the sensitive nature, we understand and respect your decision. If, however, do you want to be shown these questions relating to health, medical, you may also skip of the profiling questions during the questionnaire by simply choosing prefer not to answer. So whenever they ask you a question pertaining health, medical, something, you choose to answer it. Some people are emotional about their medical stuffs, right? So if you choose to answer. If you don't choose to answer, but then just choose yes, right? You understand? We don't have issues with them, right? So now, which of these following condition have you been diagnosed with by a medical profession, physician, nurse practitioner, physician assistant? Select. So now there are some particular sickness that the survey people want, right? And you must use your head. If you're having big sickness, you can't be able to do the survey, right? Normally, because health is wealth. If you are sick, you cannot be able to do survey. But then you have to choose some minor sickness, right? That you have been diagnosed with in the past. Sickness like what? Migraine. Migraine is a normal thing, it can come and go. Sickness like depression, right? Depression is a sickness. You are being depressed, something like that, right? And you can go off depression, you can come into depression, right? So look at migraines here. Are you seeing it? This is depression, this is migraine. Now there's a back pain. You can also feel that one. I think that one is not here. There is another one again. Let's see again. There's another one again. I think these two are okay for now because it is not the full sickness. So arthritis rheumatoid, no, let's not use that. But that used to go in survey, but we ain't going to use that. Sorry, let's just click on continue, right? Let's click on continue. So there are many more we're going to do, right? What is your employment status? There is full-time employee, and continue, right? Full-time employee. So let's move further. So what is your primary job? Your primary job, you have to select it, right? So me, I'm going to be using education, right? That's my occupation. Education. Are you seeing it? So there's a option there: educator, health educator, nursing educator, something like that. So there is, let's scroll, right? Because me, so you just be scrolling those, just scroll to E. Let's see, because of time, if you type it, you may not get everything you are typing, right? So just scroll to E. Once you get to E, you'll be able to see all the educational, what's it called over there, right? So your primary job, sorry, oh, that's not what I want to do. Sorry, I'm going to scroll very fast, right, till I get to E. By the time I get to E, you'll be able to see everything I'm talking about, right? So I'm almost getting to E. I'm almost getting to good. This is E. ED. ED starts from what? Education, right? So you need to be smart on whatever you're doing. ED, editor, electrician, editor. Ah, it's education, though. Engineer, something like that. How these people like this? Executive chief, executive assistant. What is your primary job? There is education service. Let's see, education service. It didn't go. So let's use director then, because I'm seeing post is there. There is director. Are you seeing it? Director, human resources. But then let's see the kind of directors that are there, right? Good. Look at it here. Director, human resources. Are you seeing it? Director, human resources / HR. That's human resources director. That's the one we're going to use, right? And click on continue. So you need to be smart in whatever you're doing. Are you getting it? Because as I checked, I see that there were a whole lot of posts. Now they say, in which of these following area of company are you involved in decision making? Are you seeing it? Which of these following area? So you are involved in what? Employee benefits. You are involved in what? HR, personnel service. You understand? You are involved in what? A legal service. You are involved in what? Maintenance in service. Now these are the things that people are doing in the human resources, right? So let's look further again. Let's look further. New health or recruitment service. Yeah, these are what human resources do. So that's why you have to know your demographic, right? In whatever you're doing in your demographic. You understand? So there's another one again. Sales. Yeah. Then training. Yeah, these ones too are important, right? These are two are important. Then telecommunication. Yep. So now you can see everything I choose. Let me show you guys from here. I choose employee benefits, HR personnel, new hires, legal service, maintenance service. Are you seeing it? Then sales, telecommunication, training, right? You can also use what's it called? Office supplies and equipment. Something like, there are a whole lot you can choose pertaining human resources, right? So also use medical, right? You are concerned about your employees and what's it called? Health, right? So internet service too is available. Food and beverage is available too. You understand? So I think that's all. Then I saw another one again. Compliance and waste management is good. So that one too is into it. So let's go to next. Are you seeing it? So you need to be very what? You need to be very smart in terms of this. Now, what industry do you work in? Are you seeing it now? That's where you click on education and training. You see what I was looking for, right? So you need to follow them with sense. If you don't follow them with sense, you'll be confused on what you're doing, right? So now, what is the annual revenue of your company? $1 million to $2 million. Are you seeing it? So continue. So now they say approximately how many employees work at your organization. So you are using 500 to 999. That's 500 to 1,000 people, or below 1,000, right? If they say organization at large, then you can use 1,000 to 5,000. So then 500 to 1,000 is okay. That's 999, right? Which of these following laws requires employers to provide reasonable accommodation to individuals with disabilities? I have to use Google on this. This is a security question, because you don't just choose anyhow answer over here, right? So I have to use Google on this. So I'm coming. I want to enter into my Chrome browser so I can go and get I can ask this question. Let me ask over here. Which of these following laws requires employers to provide reasonable accommodation to individuals with disabilities? Good. I'm done typing it on my other phone. Now they say the answer is what? ADA. The law that requires employers to provide ADA, that's American with Disability, right? That's ADA. That's the answer. That's the last one. So I just search it on Google, right? So now they said there's another question again. So I'm using my second phone to like do it, right? So let me read out in my second phone to search it. Which federal law mandates that employers provide a safe and healthful working environment for their employees? So let me search this one. Let me know what is the answer. Then the answer is EEOC. Where is EEOC? Is it there? EEOC is not there. Okay, it's OSHA. OSHA, is OSHA there? Yes, worker rights and protective occupation, something, safety and health, right? This is it. The number 2 is OSHA. Are you seeing it? You need to be smart, right? In whatsoever you're doing. Then they said, sorry about the background voice. I'm not what's it called? I'm not currently at home. Oh my god. Then they say once employer sponsored. Okay, this is another question again. So I have to search it. Once employer sponsored benefits end, how long does an individual have to enroll in Cobra? Let me search this. This is another third question. They say 60 days from my Google search. Are you seeing it? So the reason of them asking you this question is so that they will know that you are not a robot. Are you seeing? They say, how was the overall experience? Is this in this welcome survey on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 means poor and 5 means great? Just choose great. You understand? And continue. You get? Now they will give me 5 points because I'm just done. That's why they said in 6 minutes. And 5 points is 6 minutes. I say it actually takes 6 minutes. So that's crazy. They say congratulations, you've earned what? Look at it over here. Congratulations, you've earned points and unlock personal survey, right? Just one more step to earn your remaining bonus. So we've already earned this one, right? Just as I've told you guys, this one will go off and to remain this one. Now they said what? By completing 3 surveys in 7 days, you will get $1. Now this was actually possible, right? For me, because these are the surveys now. This is how the surveys look like, right? It says was new member challenge. Complete 3 surveys in 7 days to collect 10 bonus. So if you are a newbie, within what's it called? Within 2 days or 3 days, you should be able to get what's it called? You should be able to complete 3 surveys. Now the surveys over here, they are very short and they are less screener, right? That's on top of what you earn. So they used to have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 survey. You understand? So it depends on the one you can be able to do, right? But then they will first start from the small one. Don't forget, this 5 points is 50 cents. Are you getting it? 50 cents, 50 cents. You understand? You can see 14 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. This 20 minutes is $1, which is what's it called? 10 points is $1. Don't forget. 24 minutes, 15 minutes, right? 5 points, sorry, 5 points. Are you seeing it? So 5 points is 50 cents, while 10 points is $1. Right? So once you begin to earn all this, they'll begin to bring big surveys for you. So these big surveys, they are what? They are 15 points, 20 points, 25 points, 30 points, up to what? 50 points. These are what? Each 5 points is what's it called? 50 cents, right? So 10 points is $1, 2 points and 20 points is $2, 15 points is $1.50, right? Then 30 points is $3. There is 40 cents, which is $4. Then 50 cents is $5. Now, when you are done, right, you click on here. When you are done with your survey, you click on here, over this place here. Are you seeing it? This 3 dotted menu. So once you click on this 3 dotted menu, now this is where you'll be able to see what your survey. This is where you see your surveys, your offers, your reward, your badge. That's each level you entered. You understand? You see your badges here. Then this place here is your your account, right? You can click over here to log out. But then let's click on here. This what's it called, rewards. This is where we'll be able to cash out. I want to show you guys. This is where I'm to click rewards, right? So I've clicked on the rewards, right? Let me show you guys how the cash out work, right? Did you know, as part of our commitment to combating fraud, we've partnered with Verif to confirm our members' identity? Just cancel. Good. I forgot to also tell you guys, they have ID card in this place here. You have to use your ID, right? And you can use your international passport, right? Before signing up, use your international passport, the details in your international passport to sign up, right? As a black African American or as a black African British. If you are from India or other Asian country, ensure you have international passport for Asian country, right? As we don't have USA passport. But then if you have someone in the US or in the UK, you can tell them, please, I want to use your age, your what's it called, your name, your ID card number to, no, not ID card number, the age, and what's it called, the age, the zip code, the address of the person, right? The address, the name, and the age, right? Then once you get to cash out, you can give the person your login. The person will log in and use his ID card to verify it for you. Once it's verified, the verification do not take, is below 24 hours, right? Then once you are verified, then they will give you access to cash out. And once you cash out, you can keep on cashing out. Now, there's one amazing thing about this site is that survey is endless. You understand? And they have short surveys. And the more you keep on earning, the more they keep on unleashing big cents for you. Just as I've told you guys, each site have the way it is, right? So you can come here and cash out on what? On Amazon, right? You can cash out on eBay. You can cash out on whatever. So this 50 points means $5. Don't forget, 5 points is 50 cents. 10 points is $1. So 50 cents. Yeah, 50 points is $5, right? So by the time you get $5, you'll be able to cash out. So if you find this video very helpful, don't forget to like this video now, right? And don't also, if you want to share, you can share, right? But most importantly, like this video so you too can recommend it to other people, and also subscribe to my channel, right? And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. I hope this is very useful to you, and I wish you guys happy earnings. Good luck.